Hello and welcome to this video looking at question 4 in the Compare Atomic Structure Walking Talking Mock. Let's have a look. So this question considers the atoms of two different elements. Okay, so it's considering the atoms of two different elements. Elements, remember, are in the periodic table. And here are the elements, hydrogen and lithium, and it gives us the chemical formula for hydrogen and for lithium. It's a compare question, so it's circle compare the hydrogen and lithium atoms. It's worth 6 marks. So first thing we do is we draw out our bullet points. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The question here doesn't give us a huge amount of information other than the chemical formula. The fact it's given us the chemical formula is our hint that we need to use it, that we need to use these. So the chemical formulae, if I look at hydrogen for a moment, in fact I might do it on the page over here. So if I look at hydrogen, we've got H11. That chemical formula tells us quite a lot of information. This one up here is the large number, or the one on the top, is the atomic mass. It tells us the amount of things that are in the nucleus, and this tells us, this is the proton number, it tells us the number of protons in that nucleus. So if I was to draw an atom of hydrogen just using this here, I know the atomic mass, the big number, tells me there's one thing in the nucleus. That's it. I then look at the bottom number and say, right, of those one things, of that one thing, one of them is a proton. So that must be a proton. I know however many protons there are, there's always the same number of electrons. Okay? So I know there's always the same number of electrons. And I can remember as well that in my orbitals they always go 2, 8, 8. Okay? The next one I've got is lithium, and lithium has got a 3 there and a 7, and I know that this tells me it's got 7 things inside the nucleus, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, 7 different things, of which 3 of them are protons. 1, 2, 3, which means the others must be neutrons. I'm just going to leave those without anything in. It's got 3 protons, so it must have 3 electrons. But I can remember that the orbitals, 2, 8, 8, I can only have 2 electrons in the first shell. So I want 3 electrons in total, so I've got 2 there, and I've got another one in my outer shell here. If you were to just draw these 2 diagrams, you would probably get some marks for this question, even if you didn't answer. Although, not many marks, because you haven't made any comparisons at all. So let's compare them. So just looking at these, even if I just looked at the H11 Li73, I can tell here that hydrogen is smaller. Now, because I've written smaller, that is a comparison word, so I know that it's small. I know therefore that lithium is bigger. I can't write lithium is bigger and expect to get another mark because I've already said that here, even though I've not written it explicitly. So hydrogen is smaller than lithium. What else do I know? Well, hydrogen has no neutrons. Now, that doesn't tell you anything about lithium at all, so that's not yet a comparison. So I need to make a comparison. Lithium has 1, 2, 3, 4. Lithium has 4. What else? Both of them have got the same number of electrons as protons. That's always the case with atoms. So both have the same number of electrons as protons. So the atoms have no overall charge. Okay, we always know that. All atoms have no overall charge because all atoms have the same number of protons as electrons. What else do we know? Well, we know hydrogen has one electron shell. Okay, again, that's not yet a comparison, whereas lithium has two. What else do we know? Both have only one electron in the outer shell, so a similarity. Both have one electron in outer shell. Okay, there's a similarity. And the last one, we're after one last thing now. What else do we know? Well, this one's got one proton and one neutron, and this one has, one proton and one electron. This has 3 protons and 3 electrons as well. Both have the same number of electrons and protons. Do you know what? That's an ambiguous sentence. I don't like that. In their atom. And I might just e.g. H1 and 1, Li 3 and 3. That suggests that both of them have got the same number of electrons and protons in total, doesn't it, as each other, hydrogen and lithium. So that's a badly worded sentence there. Just be careful. Yeah, so both have no charge because they have equal numbers of protons and electrons in their atom. Might be better. Where did I get to here? Oh yes, so I need to talk about this one's got 1 proton, this one has 3. So hydrogen has 1 proton and electron. Lithium has 3 of each. Okay. Hope that's useful. Take care. See you soon.